make us a part of your journey this new year. So thank you very much for joining us. We'll just kick off right away, and let's just enjoy the rest of the evening. You're very much welcome. Okay, so let me just go into sharing the agenda with you. Just a minute, please, if you would. Okay, so here we go. All right then. So can you see my screen? Did I hear yes? Okay, I think I can see the chat. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. So it's fine. You can see my screen. That's fine. So you're welcome this evening to New Frontiers Learning Center, and the presentation tonight. So this is the agenda for this evening. It's a very brief session, like we've been doing over the years. We'll just take a look at, run through the CFA program, what New Frontier does, how much impact we've made over the years. We take your question and answers, and then we can share with you about the faculty, that will be teaching you. So let's just dive right into it this evening. I think I'd like to start with a poll. So, and that's to know, just to know a bit about the people I'll be speaking with this evening. Your experience in the finance and investment industry. I just like to know whether you're new to the industry, you have 1 to 5 years of experience, or 6 years and above. So, Obafemi, if you can put up the poll so people can just vote. We'd like that you vote. It will determine how the direction, the trajectory that this evening discussion would go. So we'd appreciate if you can just vote on that quickly. Do we have the polls up? Do we have the polls up now? Obafemi, do you have the polls up?
Yeah, we'll be using the chat session.
Okay, the chat. Okay. So, okay, please, you could please type in the chat which one is it? Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? We'll just count manually. Okay, B, 1 to 5 years, 6 years and above. Thank you. 5 years. Thank you. Montel, thank you. Olufemi, 6 years. Obina, yeah. Okay, new, welcome. That's fine. Mary Akinyemi, okay, 1 to 5 years. Olufemi, new to the industry. Manuel, new, okay, 1 to 5 years. Good. 1 to 5 years. Okay, so we'll advise for more to still vote. I think I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, about 13 now. 13, and we're about 40 on this call. Okay, thank you. That's another 2 of 16. Okay, 17, 18, 19. Just one more. Let's make it 20. So, okay, that's fine. I have about 21 now. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. Thank you very much. Thank you for voting. So, yeah, most are actually between the 1 to 5 years experience. And even if you are new, it's fine. I mean, one of the messages I got from a student yesterday was from a student who had no background in finance, who was a law student and had just passed his level 1 exams. I hope to show you that message as we proceed this evening. He joined us for the November exams. Their classes started in July or thereabouts and ended in October for the November exams, and he passed. Background law, never been exposed to finance before. So, and we have a lot of stories like that. I mean, we have a medical doctor on our faculty, right? So it's an interesting one. So you're at the right place, and once again, you're all welcome. Okay, so let's just move on this evening. the CFA program. Let's get into the CFA program. What's it about? What does it mean to become a CFA charter holder? What does it actually mean? Now, this is the overview. The CFA designation is the number one finance designation globally. So if you're going to be playing in the financial market or in the investment space, the CFA designation is the most respected. Like I say, while interacting with some students and candidates and charter holders, it makes you a global citizen, right? And it's usually administered by the CFA Institute. I'm sure you know that, based out of Charlottesville in America. About 200,000 charter holders globally right now, and there's a growing number currently based in Nigeria. The number in Nigeria has been growing lately. It's been fantastic. It's amazing it's phenomenal how much growth we've seen in the Nigerian space, in very recent times. Earning the charter, of course, requires you to pass 3 levels of exams and 36 months of qualifying work experience. It used to be 48 months, but now it's 36 months. That's 3 years of qualifying work experience. And of course, pledging to adhere to the code of ethics and standards of professional conduct. So you're able to meet that is one of the requirements to become a charter holder. Then the CFA program, of course, is organized into 3 levels. Excuse me, as you must be aware of. And each level is very robust around a candidate body of knowledge, and it's usually tested in a 5-hour exam. It used to be 3 hours in the morning, 3 hours in the evening, a total of 6 hours for every level. But right now, I think that it's right now it's about 5 hours, even less than 5 hours actually, if you do not consider the 30-minute break, that is given during the course of the exams. Okay, so let's move to the next slide. Yeah, so the CFA program, still talking about the program. At level 1, it's multiple choice questions. At level 2, it's vignette supported with multiple choice questions. Vignette supported multiple choice questions. So a vignette is typically an episode or a descriptive story, right, that explains a particular scenario, and then there is a multiple choice question that follows it. But level 3 is the vignette supported constructed response questions and vignette supported multiple choice questions. So it seems the way the questions are asked seems to be intense, as the levels, as you progress along the levels. Now, the various topic areas that you have, 10 of them: ethics, financial reporting analysis, quantitative methods, portfolio management, equity, fixed income, corporate finance, derivatives, economics, and alternative investments. Oh, sorry, someone needs to be muted, please. Thank you. Okay, so for 2022, level 1 will write their exams 4 times. You'll be able to take your exams 4 times during this year: February, May, August, and November. Level 2, February, August, and November. Oh, sorry, that person has to mute. Admin, please, can we find with this? Oh, can we please mute our microphones, please? Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, yeah, so at level 3, it's just May and August this year. So that's the thing about the exams. This is the program. This is the entire CFA program. This is how it looks for anyone who wants to take the CFA exams and earn the designation. Okay. All right, so why earn the charter? I mean, there must be a sufficient why, a sufficient reason why you want to earn the charter. And that's what will keep you going on this journey. You must have a really strong why to want to earn the CFA charter. And the first one is the global recognition. I talked about this, like being a global citizen is the number 1 finance designation globally, right? And it's committed to upholding the highest standards of investment education. Anyone who is an employer will want to will want to have a charter holder, you know, on his team because of the value, this in terms of standards and in terms of professional standards and in terms of ethical behaviors, you know, that you bring in to business. Now, the second one is practical skills. The fact that timeless knowledge and current skills have been bundled into your program, right, across all the 3 levels makes you an asset anywhere, right? And these skills you can use right away. I mean, there are students who have told us that one additional benefits, additional value apart from passing their exams when they come to New Frontiers is interactions they've had with our faculty members within and outside the 4 walls of the building, right? Online, virtually, physically, everywhere, right? And they're able to apply these learnings, you know, take these learnings beyond writing the CFA exams to applying it to their work and getting results. So with the CFA program, with the CFA designation, you'll have access to practical skills, knowledge, and skills that you can use right away and throughout the course of your career. It's timeless. It's timeless. And one thing that the Institute has done very well is to constantly review the curriculum to fit into time, Yes, it's timeless knowledge, but current skills that are required to be a relevant finance professional, not just for today, but for the future, is what you get with the program. And even after your program, your affiliation with the Institute ensures that you continue to have access, you know, to this kind of information, you know, that helps you all through your career. The next one is community and networks. The fact that you'll be joining a global community of CFA charter holders that allows you access to network with like-minded peers, mentors, professionals around the world, people you can share ideas with, people you can share resources with, people you can get advice from, career advice all through your career, at all stages of your career, entry level, C-suite level, and all kinds. It's amazing. The network is amazing. There's something that joining the CFA charter or being a candidate, writing the exams at level 1, level 2, or level 3 provides you access to tremendous opportunities, tremendous resources, right? And a very large global community that you can interact with. The next thing also is a career advantage. Of course, it's no doubt that when you are able to put the CFA, those 3 letters behind your name, or you're able to demonstrate that you're in the program, even if you haven't earned your charter yet, you would be able to demonstrate to anybody, any employer, anybody at all, at any level, your capacity, right, to perform and your commitment to perform at a very high level within the industry by enrolling and completing the CFA program. This is just the few that we can take. The benefits are quite enormous, right? Now, I was talking about the program, and the Institute had made a few changes. If you had any interaction with any CFA charter holder from maybe 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, you will know that the exams is typically holds in June and in December, right? But this time around, things have changed owing to the uncertainties of a lot of things that have happened globally, particularly with the pandemic, and the fact that the Institute had moved from physical testing to computer-based testing. This is how the calendar looks. So again, in 2022 and in 2023, the level 1 exams will be written all year round. Level 2 will happen 3 times. In 2022, it's in February, August, and November. In 2023, it's in May, August, and in November, right? And in level 3 will happen in May and August, and in 2023, it will happen in February and November. Having an understanding of this, I mean, you can always get this from us, you know, just it helps you plan and prepare yourself. However, it's a policy at the Institute, and I think it's important to reiterate this, that there must be a 6 months window between exams, right? This allows candidates 6 to 9 months between testing windows. That's why the calendar is like this. Yes, you can write level one at every single point. I mean, there is a level one exam happening every single point of the year, but it doesn't mean that you can write back to back, right? There will be a minimum of 6 to 9 months allowed. That's the policy of the CFA Institute. And I think it allows you absorb the curriculum. I think it allows you absorb the learning and just make the most of what you are learning, right? Okay, because I like to be sure that you can still hear me and that I'm making sense to you. If you have any questions, I think it's always ideal to wait till the end of the presentation. But if you think that there's something you want to mention, you can drop them in during the course as we go on. Okay, Chinedu, thank you. You're fine. Okay, let me get 2 or 3 more responses. Okay, yes, we can still hear, and you're making so much sense. Okay, thank you, Mary Akinyemi. Thank you. That's good to know. One more person. Yes, we can. Ifeoluwa. Thank you, Tina. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's move on. Now that's about the CFA program. I'm sure if you have any questions, we'll take it later. Now let's move on to our story. So at CFA, at New Frontiers Learning Center, our story, ours is a true story, born out of a compelling desire to help ease the journey of every CFA candidate in Nigeria. We've been responsible for, and we want to continue to be responsible for the success of the highest number of candidates in Nigeria. In the last 12 years of our existence, more than 1 decade, we've supported over 2,000 and almost 3,000 candidates now. In the last year, we had, even in the midst of the pandemic, we had a significant number of students that we still had to support. I mean, last year we had to support more. We gave out more scholarships than we ever have, I mean, in the face of the pandemic, just to ensure that people's dreams come true. I remembered one time we were interviewing for teachers, and somebody said that one of the faculty members said, one reason why he told himself he was going to become a facilitator or a faculty member at New Frontiers was that sometime during his own exams, I mean, and it really got me emotional. He said he wasn't taking classes with New Frontiers. I guess it was with another prep school in Lagos. But then this is the era when we go to Ghana. I don't know if anybody knows that time. If there's anybody like that, you can just drop a yes in the chat box. When we go to Ghana to write exams or to other parts of the country. And so people were going to write their exams in Ghana, and our students were there. And he was surprised to find out that some of our faculty members, board members, directors were there at the airport traveling with students to Ghana, and just to ensure that they were fine and interacting with them. And the person was like, he made a statement I wouldn't forget. He said, that day I found out that you people don't just help ensure that people pass the exams, or you people don't just get people to prepare for exams. You practically lead them to success, right? And it's important, you see, because we understand that the exams are already tough. Why complicate the process any further, right? The exams are already tough, so why complicate the process? New Frontiers, beyond lectures, beyond the fact that you can interact with faculty within and without the 4 walls of school, there is peer-to-peer, it's a big family. There is mentorship, you'll be assigned to a mentor. There is a whole lot that goes on just to ensure that emotionally you're fine to take your exams, physically you're fine to take your exams, and if there are any other issues, there's always somebody to talk to within the New Frontiers family. Our founders actually went through this journey with little or no support of any kind. There was nobody doing this in Nigeria when our founders took their exams. They succeeded consecutively. At one sitting, most of them passed their exams, and they made a good life for themselves. They're really, when you look at their lives and their careers today, when I share their profiles with you, some of you will probably have met them or known them before. You will agree with me that these people don't need to run a school, a learning center, a tuition house for CFA. But you see, they understand that they understand the rigor, they understand what it takes to end the CFA charter, and they actually vowed and promised to turn into reality the dream of every CFA candidate in this country and outside the country. And that's the dream of earning the prestigious CFA charter, irrespective of your background, whether it's finance or non-finance alike. And after an entire decade of doing this, our market has experienced very significant leaps through the influx of more than of almost 3,000 professionals, as a matter of fact. We have data, if you want to confirm this, from New Frontiers, who are now revolutionaries in various markets of the world. Our advice today is that you join these revolutionaries and join these candidates, and professionals to grow your career as well. Here are our founders: Ayokunle Ojo, CFA; Michael Ayima, CFA; Banji Feintola, CFA; and Olani Ogunbayo, CFA. I'm sure some of you would have interacted with some of them or met some of them, particularly if you work in the investment and finance spaces. These people are one of the reasons why I would say our faculty members, our faculty is full of industry leaders, right? And if you're going to be talking to anybody that matters, trust me, you'll be meeting these people during the course of your career at some point or the other. Now, this is Temi Busari. Temi Busari was a non-finance student. She had no background in the finance, in finance and investment. She enrolled for the exams. She says, I enrolled for CFA exams as a biological science graduate. So you can imagine the burden of transitioning to learning about treasury bonds and derivatives. Looking back now, I could not have done it without support and commitment of the instructors. They are unrivaled in teaching the curriculum and set the stage for my rewarding career. This is from Temi Busari. This is verifiable. It's all over social media. And she's the non-executive director of Cheaper Cash. You can't lie about these things these days. These things are absolutely verifiable. These people are just one search on LinkedIn. You'll find their profiles and you can always send them an email to confirm, hey, did you say this? Is it true? Can I ask you questions? And that's just that. So that's just one of the reviews. So let me, just a quick one to give me a moment from blabbing too much. I like to ask, how did you hear about the event? So just like we did the other time, if I get about 20 to 30 responses, I'll just stop. So just tell me, is it C? Okay, social media. I wish you can, okay, social media, thank you. Neither, the New Frontier, oh, the website, thank you, Mary. I think it's good that we did it this way, LinkedIn, social media, the website, thank you. A word of mouth among me, that's fine. Social media, thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Dami. Website, Montel, oh, that's interesting. Sharon, website, that's good, thank you. Ahmed, Aminat, word of mouth, thank you. Thank you. Emails, Zoom user email. Okay, thank you. LinkedIn and Service Society. Okay, thank you, Grace. That's fine. Colleagues. Okay, word of mouth. Thank you. Thank you, Luashun. Thank you, Tina. That's fine. LinkedIn. Okay, that's fine. Obina, Ude. Thank you. Word of mouth. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Fidel, social media. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. It's good. Thank you for LinkedIn and word of mouth. Thank you, Hamidi. Okay, so let's just move on so we can make the most of tonight. So now somebody could be asking, why attend classes rather than just self-study, right? Why don't I just self-study? I mean, and of course, you have that option. But again, why attend classes? These have been the responses of people, some of the responses that people have given to us over the years. So this is why I joined and it paid off. We are not saying self-study doesn't work. No, absolutely, we will never say that. We never would say that. But we are just saying that what we sell is attending classes, and this is why we believe. These are proven responses from people. And the first one is that you are forced to follow a pace, the pace of the class, right? When you come to New Frontiers and you get your timetable, for example, for students, for example, who have paid to join classes tomorrow, when you get your timetable today, you will find out that you will see the readings, the topics of the classes that will be taken, right? And you can tick that off before you come back for the next lectures, right? And know that you're moving, with the pace of the class. And immediately when you notice and you can immediately notice when you are lagging behind. So that's one big major benefit. The second one is that there is the benefit of someone explaining difficult concepts to you. This I find really interesting. Now, the professor knows the job, but even as a student in the university, back in the university, I know that there is the place of attending tutorials, and there is a place where there is a way a student can explain this thing to you, or there is a way a teacher, not a lecturer now, a teacher can actually explain something to you, and it opens your eyes to see it in that way. It's always priceless. Oh, that's how we respond. Oh, I see. Oh, it makes a lot of sense now. Yes, because practically, these people have been, apart from the fact that they've been teaching these things for more than for about 12 years now, the fact that they've been in this industry sometimes for about 20 years, some of them have in their charter 15 years, right? And they've been working in this space 20 years, 10 years. So they come in with a lot of experience that can help you, understand what they are saying, right? And you can make the most of it. The next one is that you can get peer support from your fellow students. Yeah, I mentioned that you can interact with students, and it's always priceless. It helps you keep your weekly discipline, right? So beyond classes, we've made friends with folks whom we met in class, and as a result of this, it's amazing how we've supported ourselves for a very long time. Even after class, people have supported themselves after class, and apart from joining hands to ensure that they all pass the exams, right? Peer support. The next one, of course, is support from faculty members who have helped others pass the exams. This was very true about a student in level 3 last year who reached out to me that he joined classes very late at level 2. And the reason why he was able to pass was because he was able to reach out to teachers outside the four walls of the classroom. He was able to interact with them. I mean, I've had stories of how a founder or one of the faculty members, I've met a student on the plane, and for several hours they were solving questions on the plane, and he was teaching him on the plane, on a flight. It's interesting. It's the life at New Frontiers. It's not something that can be duplicated elsewhere. It's just what it is. It's a natural. When you join, you will understand that. In fact, the biggest benefit that you will have is not just attending lectures and attending lectures upon lectures and just attending lectures. The interactions that you have with these people are priceless. They are really, really priceless. And it's amazing what you can do, what you can get from this. Of course, you may have a full-time job, and most people that come to classes, in fact, 70% of candidates, the CFA Institute data, 70% of people who write the CFA exams are employed. I mean, even when you consider the need for the 36 months qualifying experience to earn the charter, you will want to, you will consider being employed, right? And of course, the price of writing the exams, isn't it? So you have a full-time job. The way you will be able to efficiently master the curriculum in an effective and timely manner, in a strategic way. The reason why most people don't pass exams is because they are not strategic about their preparation. And there's no need reinventing the wheel. Some people have done this and done it very well. So if we can learn from them, it's going to shorten your study time. Yeah, this was the word of Frank Namka. Frank was one of these our folks who just earned this charter, and we had him speak. Was it in November now? When we had our webinar, just to come and share their experiences. And Frank was saying that it shortened his time. It shortened his study time. It was effective. He did his level 1 self-study. But he said, man, the hours he spent trying to master the content, because that's what the institute, ratifies. It's mastery. It's not, you can't just come and bamboozle your way to the answer. No, it's CFA exams, CFA test mastery. You understand what I'm saying? They test so you can't just wiggle your way through. You must understand it. And you can gain mastery very easily, when you attend classes. And so you want a system that has been working over the years, where we have more than 10 years success track record. It's important that you want to join and try that system. Again, still, why New Frontiers? We always talk about our world-class faculty of leading industry professionals. We don't joke with that, and it's the truth. You have to experience it to understand it, or go to the website to check their profile. More than 10 years of experience and leadership in this space. Scholarship discounts and special offers. We give a lot of that. Class assignments, monthly tests, and mock exams to reinforce classes. We believe that we need to reinforce it, and to reinforce these classes, we need to do it by taking questions, solving questions, mock exams, and all that. We have a no pass, no pay policy. Of course, terms and conditions apply. So we have a no pass policy. No pass, no pay policy, where if a student has come to school and he didn't pass his exams and he met certain conditions, we can net off his fee against the next level, and he'll be fine. Against the current level where it's coming to, right? And just to ease the burden and make it easy, we understand the challenge with the exchange rate. We understand COVID and the impact on people. We understand what it takes, to be raising a family, to be working somewhere, building a career, raising a family, and sometimes juggling these things with writing the CFA exams. So this is one of the ways we support our candidates. Of course, candidate support, we have jobs and career opportunities. Because of our networks and because of how long we've been doing this, employers always reach out to us. Many times we are the first to hear of certain rules before they are out there in the public spaces, and we always make them known to candidates. And of course, it's very easy to even make referrals in some cases, not all cases, but in some cases, right? So we offer plenty of support to our candidates. Let me move quickly still. So in a broader sense, the truth is, with the historical pass rate of 43% at the level 1 exams in the last decade, I think this last exam was even about 23%. It's been dropping. The task ahead is difficult, but it's not insurmountable. That's what makes it the CFA exams. Nobody's going to make it sound easy or make it sound fun. We only try to ease the journey, right? We only try to ease the journey. The only thing we will not be able to do for you is write the exams. Every other thing we'll be able to do, provide what you require, the support you need. We will be your partner in success all through this journey, right? It's difficult, but it's not insurmountable. However, you need a 110% commitment to the program. That is, you don't give your best to the CFA program. You give your all. You give your all, your every all, right, to the program. You pass through the CFA program, but the CFA program also passes through you. That's the way to honestly say it, right? And New Frontiers Learning Center is your ideal partner to make your CFA exam experience easier. We will make this journey easier for you emotionally, physically, mentally. We will provide support that you need, right, to help you all through this journey. We believe that we are the leading CFA prep provider in Nigeria. We have a motivated faculty, a highly motivated faculty team led by charter holders, right? And you will get continuous support from faculty members who have all gone through the exams themselves and have been actively involved in helping others pass the exams for more than 10 years. Our differentiating factors remains our quality and the commitment of our teaching faculty and our carefully designed program. This program is flexible, well designed to suit your needs, right? And we understand we have a clear persona of who a candidate would be, right? And that's it. So still moving on, I'm almost done. So our offerings, right? You can pick your preferred learning route. There's a regular physical class. This happens for 16 weeks. For example, the regular physical class will start tomorrow from January through to April, because by May, folks who are in this class will have their exams, or some folks in August will also be taking the exams. So there is that one that holds for 16 weeks. Within our premises, that's the physical program. Then there is a regular online that also happens for 16 weeks, but online, right? On our learning management system. We have a learning management system well designed for you. It's an amazing system. Gives you access to recordings. You can always go back if you missed a class. And even if you didn't miss the class, you can always go back there just to be sure you heard very well and just refresh yourself, right? With the program. And you will have access to that until your exams. So it's not a problem at all. The next one is the quick review classes. The quick review classes are for people who it's impossible for them to give 16 weeks. And so at the month preceding the exams, so for example, in April, for 4 weeks, 4 weekends, there'll be a quick review program for students who are interested in the quick review program, who are not able to come just for 4 weekends or 5 weekends in some cases. They will, for 1 month, for the whole of April, weekends only, Saturday, Sunday, Friday evening, Saturday, Sunday, mostly Saturday and Sundays, you will be able to attend this. Then of course, some students like to buy recordings, previous recordings, right? So maybe you're sure that the schedule will not work. You want to just have access to our previous recordings because we have these assets there. Or whether it's a quick review program recorded, right? People can pick their learning route. Whatever works for you, we got you covered. We have a lot of incentives, faculty performance incentives. When candidates score above 70% in all the 10 topic areas during the exams, when you come for your next level, maybe you just pass level 1, above 70%, you'll be able to have 10, you'll get a 10% discount, on tuition fees for level 2 or for level 3, whatever level it is, as the case may be. We offer a full refund of the tuition fees to any candidate that attends all classes, does all assignments, tests and passes the mock exams, and still fail the exams. The refund is set off against the fees for reattending classes again. Then we have a scholarship offer, where we cover up to 50% of our tuition fees. Some folks have gotten their scholarships for this particular program already. You must have gotten emails already from us telling you that you've been successful during your applications. The applications were open all before Christmas, and we closed it a day before Christmas so that we could make decisions. Discounts, these are as part of our commitment to support you on your journey. We provide special discount offers. If you follow us on our social media and do LinkedIn, New Frontiers Learning Center, you will find out that we always have discounts from time to time. And of course, when you refer a student, you get 5% on your tuition fee for students that you refer to us, up to a particular mark, right? So these are the numerous incentives that we give at New Frontiers Learning Center. This is what 2022 calendar looks for us at New Frontiers this year. This is how our work looks like. Level 1, for May, the May and August guys will have their level 1 class run from January to April. There will be a quick review program for level 1 in April. The level 2 and level 3 folks who will be writing the August exams will have April to July to prepare for their program, both for regular programs and for quick review. And at the end, towards the end of the year, the third quarter, the second half, from July to October, level 1 and level 2 folks who are planning to write the November and February exams will be able to enroll at that point, and also have a quick review program at the end of the program by October, right? So this is what our calendar looks like. You must have seen this on social media. If you check at New Frontiers Learning Center, you'll find this, and you can always refer to it. And it's also on the website. I believe you can find this breakdown. This is Ahmed Banu. Ahmed Banu is Chief Operating Officer at Parthian Securities Limited right now. Great experience. New Frontiers was a community of intelligent people with a common goal. And what was that common goal? To pass the CFA exams. The tutors were supportive, ready to provide the necessary guidance towards achieving the goal. Although the long hours in class were demanding, these classes were an essential ingredient to my success. That's Ahmed Banu. Again, this is absolutely verifiable. Chief Operating Officer of Parthian Securities Limited. Okay, so that's our part to you. Now, what's your part? If you're coming into the physical program and you're making your payment at once, it's 275,000 naira. But if you are paying twice, a 2 installment pay, then you will be paying 295,000 naira. If you are opting for the online classes, one-time payment is 225,000, and double installment payment is 235,000. But if you're coming for the quick review program, it's 100,000 naira for your level. And this payment could be made in transfer. A transfer could be made in favor of New Frontiers Learning Center. This is our Access Bank account, and we'll still share with you, after now. And enrollment is only confirmed upon payment, of tuition fees. So it's important that you take note of this part very well, and you're able to send us a confirmation, and you have access to the online platform or the physical program, as it were. Okay, I asked us to put this. We usually give this when students join our program, and it's our best practices we've seen over the years. The exam is a demanding exam. Be ready to put in the work. Always engage with your teachers and mentors, even outside the classroom. They are willing, they are waiting. They are waiting for their phones to beep and say, are these students not going to call us, right? And all that. So, of course, let's deal as the family that we are, keep mutual respect. And it's important to take part in all tests and assignments. This is very important. It's very important to have you participate at every point. And if you have any concern, please contact admin. That's Obafemi, and Mr. Isiaka will be on ground to attend to you anytime. That was my battery. So again, this is another candidate excited to be to have come to New Frontiers. With top professionals in the industry as teachers and faculty members. I had the pleasure of learning firsthand both theory and practice from the best. The school is also a good place to meet like-minded people. I've made lifelong friends from my classmates and the entire New Frontiers community. I wouldn't trust any other learning center. I always like that line from Aisha Raji. I wouldn't trust any other learning center to get me through the CFA journey, right? And this is from Aisha Raji. This faculty, there are a whole lot, so I can't mention all of them now. Banji, Faintola, Ayokule Ojo, Niyi Ogunbayo, Segun Owadokun, Michael Ayima, Kunle Amida, Olayinka Oyetunji, all these people, they're all on the website, just you'll be able to interact with them. And if you have any question, this is our contact, right? These are the people that you can contact with. So I will just open the floor now for questions. We would use the raise your hand feature to take questions and all that. Okay, I can see it's like my colleagues have been responding to some questions within the chat, and I'll just take this. So while I wait for anybody who has questions to raise their hands. Okay, Ifeolu, I can see you raised your hand. So yeah, you could please unmute yourself and take your questions, Ifeolu. That's if it's not been answered.
Okay, thank you so much, Ayo, for taking your time to take us through the things that we need to know about enrolling for the exam.
Yeah, you're welcome.
For the online classes, because some of us are actually not in Nigeria. I'm not.
Yeah.
So
we always have candidates from diaspora.
Exactly. So
you're welcome.
In cases, thank you. In cases where we need to, maybe when we have inquiries while we're taking the lectures, that's for the recorded session. How do we address that part?
Well, like I said, so the moment you are part of New Frontiers, you're a part of the family. Always, you always have access to faculty, right? So you will have access to all their contacts, right? So this person taught you this particular topic. Oh, it was let's say Ayokunle was the one who taught you something in FRA, this particular part of FRA, and you have questions. Send him a mail. He will be interacting with you. When you have assignments, there will be a platform where you can send your assignments to them, right? And you can always chat them up and all that. So it's fine. You're okay. You always reach out to your teachers. It's perfect. But if you're in the class live while it's happening, just use the raise your hand feature or just politely interrupt and say, I'd like to ask a question. No question is stupid. I mean, one of the reviews, you must have read that on social media from Ruba, says no question was deemed stupid in class. So yeah, feel free, if you're live, politely interrupt and ask your questions. But if not, you will have all their contacts and you can always reach out to them. That's how we do at New Frontiers. Is that okay, Fellow? Hello, am I still on? Hello? Hello, am I still on? Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, let's take another question. I can't see all the hands raised, but I noticed some hands were raised. Okay, let's take, okay, that was Ifeoluwa. Ifeoluwa, please let me know if you were satisfied. Sharon, hi Sharon. I can take your question. I can take, Sharon, are you able to
Okay.
unmute?
Yes,
Hi,
yes, I'm here. Good evening,
Good evening,
Ayo,
Sharon.
and thank you for such a detailed session. So
You're
I have a
welcome.
couple of questions
Okay, please
relating
go ahead.
to the classes. Just to confirm, I may have missed it during the presentation, but just to confirm, the online classes, are they pre-recorded or they are actually live classes?
Yeah, they are live classes. They are live classes.
Okay.
But again,
Okay.
because it's online, the learning management system affords us the opportunity to record it. So if you, for any reason, want to go back, whether you missed the class or you just want to review, you will always have access to your platform to access recorded sessions.
Oh, okay, fantastic. That answers my second question about being able to access content later on.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, so so I'll just sum up the two questions I have left and then you can respond.
That's
so
fine.
I hear you say that we have January to March for the May and August batches. and then April there is a revision class. So registering for the class that starts in January, does that mean that my lectures effectively stop by March, or does it continue into April?
Okay.
And if that's not the case, do I have to pay an additional fee to partake in the review that happens in
Okay.
April?
Okay, that's fine. So let's correct that. So it's January to April. Can you see this?
Yes, I
Can you
can
see this?
see it.
January to April. So it's January to April, right? The
Okay.
review is a 4-week abridged program. So it's like
Okay, I think we lost Ayo. Yeah, so we'll just try to get him back now. Let's give us a few minutes. Thank you.
Okay.
okay. Hello, I'm so sorry. I mean, my PC just died on me. If you don't mind, so I'm on mobile. But can you hear me, please?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, good, Sharon. Okay, so I'm so sorry. Obafemi, you might need to share your screen if you can to that place. So it's January to April, right? For students who want to take the May exams, the May or the August exams at level 1, it's January to April, 16 weeks, right? 16 weekends, as it were. The quick review program is an abridged program for folks who are not able to attend class. You get what I'm saying? So, like I always tell people, if you want the whole meal, why go after the quick review? And trust me, if after your 16 weekends, which actually the quick review program will be happening. So, for example, your program is January 1st, January 15th now, say till April 30th or something like that. The quick review program will be running alongside your program from April 1st to 30th. Does it make sense? So you don't even have the
Yes.
room to join live. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
So, but again, if at the end of those 16 weeks you think you require the access, it's not a problem. You don't need to pay. I mean, why? we don't have to do that, right? It's fine. We can make that.
Okay.
We can make an. But trust me,
Okay,
you will have it
fantastic.
in the 16 weeks already, so you won't have.
Okay, thank you. My last question, so I can allow other people to speak.
It's fine.
So I have an exam which I'm currently prepping for, and so I may not be able to register to begin tomorrow. But from your own
Okay.
experience, when do you think is the latest time I can register? That's for I have already registered for the exam in May, but
Okay.
for the classes now, and will registering later than usual in any way reduce the amount I have to pay?
Okay, trust me. It's a full meal, right? So, if you, it's about. If you ask me the best time, it's like, when is the next best time to plant a tree? It's yesterday, actually, right? So if you're asking me when you should have joined this program, we will have started these classes last weekend, but we moved because we felt, okay, people were still in the Yuletide season and all that. So, right, the best time to start preparing for this exam was yesterday. Believe me. But again, if because of prevailing circumstances, and you don't want to, you are sure that, oh, it's not 4 weekends that you need. You don't have the capacity to stick to a quick review program of 4 weekends and still ace the exams. Then you might need to review what you're doing. But as soon as you are done with whatever it is that you're doing, just register. They ask you have the recordings will be there. You can access them, and hopefully you can keep up with the class. There will be peer-to-peer support. There will be relationship with mentors and faculty, right? So that's pretty much about that. I hope that answers your question.
Yes, thank you, Ayo. Thank you.
You're welcome, Sharon. Okay. Dami's hands are raised. Dami's hand is raised, forgive me. Dami, can I have you, please? Yes. Mr. Saka, are you on this call?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Mr. Saka is the registrar of the school. Most of you have been speaking with him, and he'll be taking most of the questions right now. Okay. So, Dami, your hands are raised. Obafemi, you can please help Mr. Saka monitor the hands that are raised and just call out a name per time and probably take up the chat as well. So, Olanike, I saw your message came in just now, whether the class can be hybrid, just in case a physical student. Okay, go ahead. We'll take the questions one after the other.
I think somebody already asked the question similar to what I wanted to ask. I just really wanted to reconfirm that the online classes were live and that you could ask questions in between and not miss out.
Oh, absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's fine. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. So, Mr. Saka, who next? I think there's Grace as well. Obafemi, please, can you monitor the hands raised? Okay, Omaumi is struggling to upload. Okay, just send an email to registrars@newfrontierslearning.com.
Hello, Ayo. My hands have been raised. I guess you don't say it, yeah?
You can go ahead.
Go on with your question.
Yeah, it's just to draw your attention to the questions on the chat box, please.
Oh, all right, we'll address.
Which of the questions?
Okay,
Hello?
I asked a question on the chat box to know if one who has signed up for the physical classes has also the opportunity to access recordings on the LMS. Then I also saw someone ask the question regarding the time frame for physical classes. For instance, the one that starts tomorrow, what time does it start and what time does it close?
Yeah, for the first question, we don't record physical classes, but we are going to make the online classes available to you because it's the same teachers are going to be teaching, and it's going to be the same thing. Though you are not, if you are taught QM today, the online classes might not be doing QM today, so it'll be different classes, but the same teachers. So we'll make it available to you. So for the time, the second question, the time for classes are Fridays, 6:30 p.m. to 9 p.m., Saturdays and Sundays, 9 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. And that's going to run for 16 weekends, just like Ayakunle has said. It's going to run from 6:30, it's going to run for 16 weekends. Sundays can vary. At times, Sundays could start by 11 and end 6:30 p.m., but Saturdays is always 9 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Is that okay?
Some people are asking you to take the time for the classes again.
The time for the classes?
Yeah, if you can take it again.
Okay. The time for the classes is Fridays, 6:30 in the evening, 6:30 p.m. to 9 p.m., just 2.5 hours, 2 to 2.5 hours. But for Saturdays and Sundays, it's from 9 a.m. till 6:30 p.m. Like I said, Sundays can vary. Sundays can be flexible at times. We could start 11 a.m., but the timetable will tell you when we are going to start. So usually we give you the timetable latest on Thursday before every weekend. So you get the timetable so that you know what you're going to do on a particular weekend. Is that okay? I don't know if I missed this. What's the start and end time for classes? And okay. And for diet in August. Wow.
All right, Grace, your hand is raised. So can you want to take your question?
Hi, everyone. Good evening.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I have a question about two.
Let's go.
Okay, so first off, you mentioned that timetables will be out by Thursday. So I wanted to know, is it like weekly timetables or just one timetable for the whole?
Yeah, it's weekly. It's weekly.
Okay, so we have timetable for the week coming out on Thursday.
Yes.
Every Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then secondly, so you said our classes are going to last for 16 weekends,
yeah,
Fridays through Sundays.
Yes. Sir.
So my question.
Okay.
And
also on public holidays, we're going to be utilizing public holidays.
Okay, fantastic. So my question now is, will the curriculum going to be exhausted within these 16 weekends? Like, are you going to finish the curriculum?
Yes, sure.
Okay.
That's why we have that long time. Usually it's like 13 weekends before. But CFA keeps increasing keeps enlarging the curriculum. So we need to give it more time.
Okay. So from experience, past experience, that is from your end now. I mean, we are all new. I mean, everybody who is here should be like level 1 or so.
Yeah.
So are you trying to say, in other words, that okay, if we pay attention to the lectures and we follow through, and since the curriculum will be exhausted, that we are good to go?
Yeah, very well. You are good to go. After 16 weekends, you are good to go.
So I don't need to bother with CFA curriculum because it's voluminous and it's so large.
Yeah. One thing you need to know is that the curriculum CFA gives you is what we're going to be using in the class to teach you. Okay. So no matter what, the teachers are expected to have summarized the curriculum for you and come and deliver it to you in the class. Yeah. So what you need to do is to go and be solving questions. You are not meant to go back to the curriculum and start reading again. Okay. So from class to questions. Make sure you solve enough questions. And like if a teacher teaches you now and you get to the questions, you cannot solve the question, then there's a problem. So you need to come back to the class and tell the teacher, okay, I can't solve this question, but this is what you taught me. Okay. And I'm sure they will attend to you immediately.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you so much. Answers my questions.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. Olufemi, is Olufemi still?
Yeah, I'm here. Thank you. Thank you for your time. I just want to confirm the timetable for the online classes. Is it the same thing as the one for the physical classes?
No, I just said that now. That is not the same. It can't be the same. You're having the same teacher, the same teachers teaching you. So one teacher cannot be in physical class and also be in online class. It's not like an hybrid class. If it's an hybrid class, so that's possible. But it's not an hybrid class. And why we don't want to actually go into hybrid is because of attention. Who gets the attention in an hybrid class? Is it the physical students or the online students? So how is it going to be balanced?
Okay. When are you likely to release the timetable for the?
You said?
So when are you likely to release the timetable for the online class?
The timetable, okay, for the online class, the timetable will be released this evening.
So that's my question.
Yeah, we are going to release the timetable for you. This
Yeah,
is
because I know that you talked about the physical class. That was not, maybe you didn't get the question, because my question is just for the online class.
Oh, okay.
Because I know that you talked about it, that you said that it's from 9:30, from 6:30 to 9 o'clock, and also for Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I heard all that. But my own concern is for the online class. I heard when you said the ones for the physical class. I don't know if that's not my.
No, you are not getting it. This is the same time. Online class also happens Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. The same time, 6:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Fridays, and Saturdays and Sundays, 9 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. But the timetable will have different teachers and different topics, different subjects.
Okay.
Do you get? It's different subjects. Because the teachers that will be teaching the physical classes are the same teachers that will be teaching in the online classes. So since they are going to be the same, they can be in two classes at the same time.
Okay, thank you for the clarification.
But the timetable for each class is different. So we'll send your timetable to you, and we'll send the timetable to the physical guys too.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, I'm here.
How are you doing?
So I'm doing very well, thank you. So my question is, I would like to attend the physical class from tomorrow, but I'm yet to make payment. I'm going to pay by Monday because it's weekend. I cannot go to the bank and then withdraw. I would like to know if I can still come to class tomorrow. If I'm not,
it's free for this weekend. Please tell everyone that are interested that they can come for this weekend. So
okay, that's my question. Thank you.
Grace, I thought we've talked today. Grace, how are you doing? Hello, am I still on?
Hello, is it Grace?
Grace Onureti, yeah, your hands are raised.
I'm grateful for this privilege and the explanations you gave. I think they are well understood. But I wanted to ask a question concerning your scholarship. Are they still ongoing?
No. The deadline passed. The deadline has passed.
I never even knew about it though.
Oh, so sorry. It was advertised on LinkedIn and on our website.
So I have to make full payment now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
You're welcome, Grace. So, okay, going to the charts. I don't know if I missed this. What's the start and end time for classes and for diets? For diets in August. What's the duration of the class? For level 1, we are merging the two exam windows together because it's not really possible for us to run all the exam windows, run program for all the exam windows. That means the program will be overlapping each other, so we can't run all of them. So we have chosen May and November for level 1. So if anyone wants to write August exam, that means you have to join this class, join the May lectures. So, but the program will end by the end of April. So, and after which you can continue to read on your own till August exam. But we are, just like Ayokunle said, we are open to the teachers, the admin, everyone is open to any help that you might need. So please, if you want to write August exam, join this class. It will end in April. It will last for 16 weekends starting tomorrow. So it will last for 16 weekends. And after April ending, you can read on your own till August and write your exam. If you need any help, please contact us, contact your teachers, they are available. They'll give you anything you need. Thanks. If that answered that question. I think the question is from Tina. So, we'll be informed when Sunday classes will be. Yeah, the classes will be, just like I said, we'll be sending timetable every Thursday preceding the weekend. So you see the time for classes. There may be some free periods. Each period is 2 hours. So there may be some free periods. So the lecture starts 9 a.m. The first period is 9 a.m. to 11. There's a break of 15 minutes, 11 to 11:15. Then the next lecture is from 11:15 to 1:15. That's another 2 hours. But you can have a situation where you have a 4 hours class, a 4 hours lecture from 9 to 1:15, but you still have your 15 minutes break in between. So there's a major break between 1:15 to 2:15. That's a major break. So you can go for your lunch, then you come back 2:15, then 2:15 to 4:15 is another period. Then 4:30, then there's a 15 minutes break, 4:15 to 4:30, then from 4:30 to 6:30, and that's all for the day. That's how we run it on Saturdays and Sundays. So that's, I think that answers that question. Let me scroll down and see. Does the timing apply for online and physical? Yes, the same time. Online and physical at the same time. Yes, 16 weekends, all diets. This question says, but does the duration of the classes applies to all diets? Yes, our classes are for the highest duration is 16 weekends. So 16 weekends or less, that's the maximum duration that we can use. 16 weekends. We can use less. Olanike Ajayi, are we going to be provided with study materials? Can we also get the recommended calculator to buy? Oh, as for the calculator, we usually sell the calculator, but for now it's out of stock. We are trying to import from the US. So I don't know how much it will cost now until it comes down. So we are trying to import now. As for the study materials, yeah, we can help with study materials. The teachers are expected to at least give you notes, send you their slides. If you think you need it, they'll send you their slides because they will have summarized the curriculum for you. Study materials, I don't know. There are so many study materials. There is Wiley, there's Schweizer, there's IFT. So, and they're all good. So we don't have anyone that is preferable. Schweizer is very good. Wiley is also excellent. So you can choose to have anyone. But we, as far as we are concerned, we'll give you anything that we know that is good for you. But the teachers will take care of that. The teachers will take care of that. Formerly, we used to give Wiley, but Wiley is out of reach now. It's too expensive. So. The time for online and physical classes are the same. Yes, the time for online and physical classes are the same. Just like I've said, they are the same. If you register for physical classes, Wanola says, if you register for physical classes, can you join the online class if there are days you cannot attend. That's I will not advise that. I will not advise that. We are not even going to put you on the platform for online class. What we can do, the highest we can do is to let you have access to the recordings, since they are the same teachers. And we are still thinking about that also, but I think that's okay. We can give you access to the recordings of the online classes. But you can't have access to the online classes, to the online platform, or to the online live class. You can have access to the online recordings. Oh, okay. One still says, what was the pass rate for the August session from last year? Well, the pass rate is not that great globally, as we all know. The pass rate has really dropped globally. So it was going for like 40, 45, 46% before, but it dropped globally to like 22%. But for us there, where we did very well. We had 50% pass rate, and it was good. Yeah, Mary Akinyemi says, so what are the end and finish time for online class if they are not the same? No, I said they are the same. We are starting tomorrow.
The question has been answered.
Oh, okay. It's all right, Mary. Okay, Sharon, I think our question has also been answered. Is there a free online class tomorrow? Yeah, the online classes are free also tomorrow. So. Elendu, apologies if I missed it. Do you give any of popular study materials as part of? Okay, I think I said this now. We usually, before now, we've been giving, we were giving up to top, then we moved to Wiley. But we are looking to give another one now, maybe IFT or so, but we've not made up our minds on that. We've not agreed with IFT because we have to agree with them to give their materials. We don't just share materials that we don't have the license to give out. We don't do that. We have to have a license to give it out to our students from the owners. So, like I said, we've given Wiley, we've given AppTutor, but the contract we did not favor us again, so we're looking for another one to agree with and distribute to students if there's need for it. Wanola said, what is this? Or is it New Frontiers or Third Materials only? Yeah. If it's from the teachers, it's New Frontiers or Third Materials. Yeah. Again, Miriam said, please, is the online class free for tomorrow pending? Yeah, it's free for tomorrow, pending payments on Monday. Link to attend the class online. Yes, you get a link. Please register, you get a link. Once you register, you get a link. Will you share the timetable with us? Yes, we're going to share the timetable. Kingsley says, please, when do we get timetable for online classes? You're going to get today. And subsequently, you'll be getting it on Thursdays. Yeah, Sharon, where to register, please, for the online class? Yeah, please go to Femi, I guess you should answer that question.
Oh, okay. So what Mr. Isaka means by register is once you've enrolled on our website, and we have your details, right? We are going to send you a mail. We are sending a mail to everyone just to give them the invitation for the free classes. So you will get a mail inviting you for the free online classes. So once you go to newfrontierslearning.com and you fill our registration form, we have your data already. Then you'll be part of our mailing list and you'll get the invitation for the free classes. Okay, is that fine? I don't know if.
Another question? I think we've answered all the questions on the chat, and there's no hands raised. Okay.
Okay, we have Montel.
Yeah.
You can go ahead.
Hi, good evening.
Okay.
Good
okay,
evening.
Montel, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for all the information you've given today. It's been very, very useful. I just have one more question. I've seen on the chat, and you guys have answered that a schedule will be released every Thursday. Will that schedule also include what content will be covered for the weekend?
Yes, the whole weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it will tell us
Friday,
what content is going to be covered Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yes, everything.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay. Mary, what's the turnaround time between registering and receiving the email? What email are you talking about?
Okay, I think she's talking about the email for the online class. So we'll just take some time to let enough people register this evening, and most likely just send the mail this night. We'll just schedule it to go out this night. And just also send a reminder tomorrow morning. So either way, if you got to register this evening or tomorrow morning, you would get a mail inviting you for the free class. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The recording. Once you are enrolled, once you are Adeshola Adebayo said, will the recording be shared? Yeah. You automatically have access to the recordings once you are enrolled on a learning management system, the LMS. Once that's on the online. If you are for physical classes, well, we just give you access to the recordings. We also enroll you, we'll give you access to the recordings. Adeshola, does that answer your question? Okay. You're welcome. Another question? Okay, Mary. The first online class tomorrow will be at 9 a.m. Saturday, January 15. Yes, that's what it should be, but the timetable is not looking like that now. So, but we're still trying to adjust the timetable to see how it's going to be. So just give us time. We are still on the timetable. We're going to share it very soon. Another question? So in case there are no more questions, maybe we can call it a day. We are very grateful for you. For coming to the event. We are very, very grateful. We're looking forward to having a very great time with you. And I'm sure you are going to enjoy us very well. You are going to enjoy the program. And at the end of the day, everyone laughs. You'll be successful in the exam. I'm quite sure of that. We've been doing this for over 10 years now. So now is the best time is yet to come. The best time is yet to come. So thank you very much for coming. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Siaka. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Okay.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All
Bye.
right. Thank you so much, everyone. Mr. Siaka, you are now the host. So whenever you're ready, you can end the meeting.
Okay. Okay. It's all right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Ada. Looking forward to seeing you guys. Thank you. Remishe. Thank you. Sharon, thank you so much. You've made our day. Felua, thank you so much. We are looking forward to seeing you. Grace, thanks. You've been calling. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Adeshala, thank you. Thanks for coming. Ahmed, looking forward to seeing you. You'll be online. Thank you for coming. Catherine, thank you for coming. Opalua, thank you for coming. Olushola. Mr. Olushola, you attended the... Good to see you here, Mr. Olushola. Good to see you. Temi, thank you. Tina, thank you so much. You've made our day. Temi, thank you so much. Inks, thank you. We're grateful. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. We're just going to end the program now. Thank you. Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to be great, and it's going to be fun also. Auntie Jolape, thanks for coming. Thank you. It's all right. Thanks, everyone. Thank you. Femi, are you there?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Yeah. So I think we need to talk after the meeting. Yeah.
All right, then. No problem.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Yeah, take care. Bye, everyone. Bye.